How to make Gantt chart on Monday.com tutorial for beginners. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own Gantt views on Monday.com. So let's get into it. Now, what are Gantt views and how do you add them on Monday.com and how do you set up your entire space? Well, it's a very simple step-by-step process that I'm going to show you guys that you can follow along to create your own workspace. Now, to get started, you just have to sign up to Monday.com. And what I have done over here is I have loaded a template. So you can click on add over here. You can click on choose from templates. You can see on your left over here, you have different categories of templates that you can choose from. And you can pick out any template that you like to get started with your Monday.com setup. Or you can also start off with a blank slate. So you can just create a empty dashboard and start creating your own features and your own categories and your own lists. But a simple kind of dashboard over here, you can see that I have these two basic ones and then I also have a student one that I'm going to show you guys how to set up later on. But you can see I have this view, but if I want a different kind of view or a Gantt view, all I have to do to add my Gantt views in Monday.com is that I have to click on add view over here. And once you click on add view, you're going to click on Gantt. And now you can rename this to anything to, or you can just leave it at Gantt views. But after you have added that, you can also expand it like so, or make it a bit smaller. But you can see once you have added your section over here, all of the data has been added according to the numbers. So you can see you have Q1, which is quarterly 1, then you have Q2, quarterly 2, which is the quarterly of the year, and you have Q3. So it is showing you guys when these tasks will be started. So the 30th of March is usually the second quarter of the year, and then it's ending around the Q3 time. So that is when the 57 days, and then you have the fourth quarter of the year. They have already assigned time accordingly to the tasks and they have fitted them in these kinds of charts. Now, there are many features of the Gantt view. Now, you can click on baseline over here to open this up, and then you can label things by certain categories as well. You can also choose timeline columns. So you can click on timeline, and then you can further add detailed timelines onto your chart or remove them. You also have group by, so you can group them by the Q1, Q2 system that you have added on your initial board, or you can add different grouping systems on your time views as well. Now, let's say if I go onto my student board, and I'm going to show you guys a simplified version of Gantt chart, so it's easier for you to understand it. So let's say I'm going to add for April, I'm going to add certain tasks, math, then I'm going to add another task, so English assignment, and this is just to better understand how to set up your Gantt chart. Now I'm going to add master class, and now this is just all for April, and then I can add March over here in the second title, or you can even divide these by subject. So let's say if you want one section for all of your science subjects and one for all of your other subjects, depending on the type of categorization you want to do. And now you can see I have certain due dates for all of this. I'm gonna add new due dates for all of this stuff. And now once I add these new due dates, if I click on add view, click on Gantt over here, and now we're just going to wait for this. And if I expand this over here, you can see how it's looking like. So it's giving me the title of the task, the time or the date of when it's going to happen, and it's giving me a visual on the right side. So on your right, you have a visual. So after the math quiz, after some time, I have the geography one, and after some more time, I have the English one. And this is going to give you an estimate of how things are going to be working. Now, you can see the first section is marked by one little section, and then you have the second section. So if you want all of your singular tasks, like let's say if you have one certain tasks that are all assigned to one person, you can label them in one section and then have them appear over here, and then the next person below that, and the next person below that, and you can group things by the assignee, and then have a progress bar of how much each person is working and how much productivity each person has. So that is another way to set up your Gantt charts. It's very easy and very simple, and you can also change it from months to days. So I want to change it to days, so I can change it to days as well. If I want to see weekly updates, if I want to see quarters, which is yearly quarters, if I want to see years, but I prefer keeping it at weeks or days. Usually that's a lot helpful. And if you want to like really keep your team on track, setting it up on days can really be helpful because you're going to be getting a very, very close look at how each person is doing and how they are stacking up in comparison to the basic workload that you have provided. So I find these to be super helpful in not only monitoring time, because if I click on add view and add a timeline view or like a dashboard view like that, so these kinds of things are nice. Like the dashboard view is super nice. I really like the widgets on it. But what it does is that it separates the time and the amount of work. And the Gantt view enables you to not only see the time, the amount of days it's taking to do a certain task, but it also shows you productivity, because if I section this to one assignee, then I can see how much work they're doing throughout April, and I can take see the next person how much work they are doing, and I would have like a very quick and easy way to compare the workloads and to be able to have a good estimate of how my employees are working. So this was how to set up Gantt views on Monday.com. But before you end this video, I'm going to show you guys the price plans of Monday.com. So Gantt views are not available for free. On the free version of Monday.com, you do not have Gantt views, but on the $8 version, which is the basic version starting at $8 per seat, which is per member per month. So you do not have Gantt views on the free version of Monday.com, which is the individual version, nor do you have Gantt views on the basic version, which starts at $8 per seat per month. But you do have Gantt views on the standard version starting at $10 per seat per month. So if you want to use Gantt views, then you will have to go for the Monday.com standard version starting at $10 per seat. But they also have some other amazing upgrades on the standard version, like their automations and integrations, which I find to be super helpful. So I do think that overall it's a good package. For $10 a month, you're going to be getting a lot of customization and a lot of custom tailoring available for you to set up your own project or your own student life, your business, whatever you want to manage. You can easily manage it on Monday.com with amazing details and the perfect amount of optimization available. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to follow along with these tips and techniques that I showed in this video. And if you found them helpful, make sure to share them with someone you might think that may need these. Share them with your friends, with your family, with your cousins, and share them with any business partners that you might have. And it might help you guys a lot to know all of these techniques and to follow along. And if you enjoyed this video, I would recommend that you please leave a like. And if you have any questions regarding this video, regarding any other video, or regarding any social platform, then you can definitely ask me in the comments down below, and I will try to answer as soon as possible, because that is the point of our YouTube channel. I want to show you guys on how to glide through these platforms and how to easily navigate and fulfill the purposes that you want to do with these social platforms. And if you have any details that you might want to know, any suggestions, any improvements that you think that I could add on to these videos, then please do leave them in the comment box down below, and I will make future videos according to those. And if you have any specific topics that you look forward to, also leave those in the comment box down below, and I will try to make videos on those as well. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out other videos. And if you feel like some other video might be helpful to someone else, make sure to share our videos with your friends and family as well. And if you find that there is something missing, I will try to figure out a way to integrate more accurate content according to your needs onto the channel. So make sure to tell me if you find anything missing. So that was it for today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.